Alright guys, BFD drums. I'm going to show you how to program some blast beats using this program. First off, we're just going to talk very quickly about the track that I just recorded that you saw at the beginning of the video. Here's a quick preview of like all the stems and all the sounds. And here's all the MIDI, all the mapping that I've done. So very quickly, for blast beats, the main components are going to be a kick, a snare, and a type of cymbal. So of course here, there's your kick on C, C0. Your snare, D0. And then here, it's like a mostly closed hi-hat on C sharp 2, right there. And if you want the open hi-hats, they are here on D sharp 1. And if you need a ride, it's right here. Okay, C3. So those are the first components you need when doing the blast beats. So now let's start right from the beginning and get BFD loaded up. Okay, so I'm just going to, so yeah, it takes a bit to load. We can just cancel that. And I'm just going to slide it all the way up to the top so it's a bit more organized, basically. So now, because we've loaded it in, here's the quickest way to set it up. And the first thing you want to do first is click track, because if you click palette, it'll turn all of this MIDI into different drum grooves. And that's not what we want, because we want to make the drum kits. Okay, so the first thing, presets, just click right, and then you've automatically got a kit set up. You get your snare, toms, and all the cymbals. So just to make things easier, I'm going to use one of the presets, the one that I used here. The only thing that's not in the standard BFD3 is this China cymbal here. You can replace it with another China in the kit, but I'm using a Sabian expansion pack with this. Got a nice tight kit. And the kit is quite nice. I picked through all of the sounds and picked the ones I like the best. You know, like this Drum Workshop, Mardi Gras, Sparkle Kick, Tama Tempesta, Pasty Signature hi-hats. This floor tom is an extra one that I added in there, but you know, the high tom, Gretsch Purple, mid, and the floor tom is the floor tom 1, and this one here is floor tom 2. Then crash, custom fast crash, custom reso crash, and Pasty Signature heavy ride. So it's a bit of a mix and match, but it's really cool when it comes to the sound. And here I made just some mapping, so I was familiar with everything. So that's the first thing. So now let's analyze what I've done here in the program with the blast beats. So here, there's my crash at F1, starting off the song nice and strong. So yeah, when you're programming drums, remember, harder snare hit than a softer snare hit. Now because this is in 3s, I've got snares which have the velocity ever so slightly going down, and it's exactly the same thing with the hi-hats. So something to keep in mind. And also with the kick, I found a better sound with the kick at 90 velocity as well. So yeah, you've got your triplet blast here. And then you've got the snare roll here, just like how it is before, slightly going down in velocities. Then you've got crash 2 here, and then we have the ride. So you've got harder hit, slightly softer, slightly softer. And what's also cool is that you can pause the video, and then you can also line up where the MIDI is mapped to the keyboard. So yeah, that's a very, very quick way of getting BFD drums set up quite quickly. And yeah, if you don't want to use my kit, you just need to load up BFD3 here, and you can choose lots of different kits, and of course click OK if you want to check out some of the other ones. But I found for the Blastbeat stuff, this one sounded pretty good. So another thing to note is the levels as well. Make sure that your levels are just right. You can have a look here of how I got it set up. And yeah, here's the drums. That's how quickly it is to set up a drum kit in BFD once you've got everything installed. And all of these tones, all the guitar tones, are all made by myself. They're available in the description as well. So yeah, enjoy.